Alright, folks. How we doing? Mark Sharp with a Knife Market. And now we're going to talk knives. If you watched my last video about health awareness stuff, diabetes, kids with RSV, kids' health, and whatnot, I hope you didn't get bored with that video. Just try and put some stuff out there, letting you know also what's been going on, why I haven't made videos, and whatnot. Why I've been busy and everything, but still try and get some awareness out there. Take care of ourselves. We don't know how long we're gonna be here. So, we always want to try to extend it as long as we can. So take care of yourselves. If you feel like something's wrong, don't put it off. Go and get it checked out. Take care of yourself. Be here for your family. Family's number one. Always been my thing. Take care of family, take care of yourself. So, anyhow, let's talk knives now. Alright, so I've always been into knives. If you've seen my very first video, I always was in knives when I was young. I'm 33 now, so I'm still got a long ways to go. I know a lot of you guys been out there longer than I have in this whole knife game. There in college, I was out for a bit doing college thing, and whatnot. So I kind of was out of the knife thing and whatnot. I'm getting back into it, but I had a lot of knives when I was younger, and I always enjoyed them. And the thing is, though, with me being younger and knives, you know, I'm used to the Walmart knives. I'm used to the thrift store knives. Mall not what you guys call the mall ninja knives, the gas station knives. I never had. Where you're talking mall ninja knives, I never had anything like a dragon knife or anything like that. I never had that. But I did have, the Walmart knives, the spring assisted knives, all that. Sorry, I'm going through this cold. Excuse me, drinking, having a few drinks here. Cheers. No beer, just whipped beer. Sorry, guys. Ugh. So, let's talk some knives. So, I'm getting in the game now a little more. And I'm so used to these cheaper knives. My most expensive knife, don't have it on the thing, but this is my most expensive knife that I've had. And still, you probably, even with it being old and used, Cold Steel Recon 1 with the Axis lock, Ultra lock, still probably the most expensive knife, that I got. And at the time when we got this, I'm thinking we got it for about $80. I think on eBay even these are going for a little over 100 now. I think they're going for that with the not the ones with the triad lock, the Recon ones with the Ultra lock. So this is pretty much my most expensive knife. This is also an OS 8. I don't think it says OS 8, made in Taiwan. If you guys can see that and whatnot. But yeah, this is an OS 8. So this is still, like I said, if you've seen my other videos, you know that. So the reason why I brought that up was I'm getting a little further into the game, and I talked to a few of these other knife YouTubers and whatnot, and knife guys on Instagram, and I don't have an S30V knife yet, so I'm first S30V knife I asked someone in Big Red EDC, and he mentioned the Benchmade bug out. And I was looking, Benchmade bug out. I was looking at prices and whatnot. 112 bucks I've been looking at, and 140 bucks. And that's still kind of steep for me. I'm doing a little bit better and whatnot, but still, I don't know if I want to spend 140 bucks on a knife. I don't know if I can quite do that. I'm a stubborn German. I like my low budget knives. So as a knife reviewer, knife business, I don't know if I'm going to get into the S30V stuff. I'm still debating on it and whatnot. But in my first videos, I talked, that I was going to stick with the cheaper stuff. That I wasn't going to get into higher end knives. I probably won't get into higher end knives, but I think I'm going to bump up my game a little bit. Price range, I don't know. I'm still debating on where I'm going to stick with the price range, on what I'm going to review, look, maybe possibly sell, and whatnot. And I might put it on Instagram, ask a few questions where budget is and everything for what your top budget price is. It $100, $70, with your CVVs, or is it $50? Right now, my top budget, what I have spent right now, probably the most is see if I can do the Spidey flick here. I haven't took this apart and polished the washers or anything. So, here, I'll just do the thumb. The Spyderco Tenacious. Got this at Walmart. Another Walmart knife. So, a lot of these I have gotten at Walmart. So, $50. About the most I spent. And then, recent purchase. I haven't put this on Instagram yet. I'm liking this knife a lot. It's the Kershaw Link 420 HC. I am liking this. I'm liking it a lot more than the Spyderco. I am liking this knife. I know a lot of you guys don't like the spring assist, but I like it. Look at this. Look. Blade shape. Feels good in the hands. I am liking this knife. So, right now, these are probably the most expensive knives I got. I got this for my birthday, and it was between this and this. And I got this, I ended up getting this for like a Christmas present for myself. I'm glad I got this. I'm so glad I got this because my first Spyderco and whatnot, but I'm glad I got this. I am liking this a lot. I'm liking it a lot. So, anyhow, what I am thinking, there are a lot of knives in the price range for $50 or so. And I'm thinking, I don't know if I'm going to go 50 or 60. But for knives, looking at maybe possibly selling, keeping the business going and whatnot, and reviewing, I'm thinking the $50 range. Maybe a little up. So, like, I might even just do 60 just to keep it even. So, maybe $50, $60 and then down. I kind of want to do 70 because I'm going to get into some CVVs. And so that's the thing. How far up do we go for the top budget knives? Do we go 70? Do I go 80? Have it 80? Kind of like what this one is. Do I go 50, 60, 70, 80? I don't know. And who knows, maybe I'll go 80 since, that's where I started out with was $80. But the knife game has changed. And if we get into $70 range, I could maybe look at a couple S30Bs, Granted, maybe if there's, the mini grip, if I can, the Buck Vantage, the small one, Kershaw Blur. If you hunt, maybe deals, with Kershaw Blur, I can maybe find one for 70. A lot of them are 90, So I'm looking at retail prices, So the mini grip, maybe Benchmade Freak, they're in the $100 range. So I don't know. Is $100 top budget? I don't know. Another purchase in that $40 range, and that's because I got it at Bumgars. I didn't get it online. I did put this on Instagram. The Buck Quickfire, 288 model, I believe 288. Yeah, 288. This is assisted also, and I'm liking this one too. This has a lock on it, not for the back. It's a back lock, and the lock is for the assist. The slide up, it's locked. Can't open it, so you get it down. Do this left-handed. So yeah. So, and it's a back lock. So I'm liking this one too. I got a lot of M-Techs, as you know, and whatnot. And I haven't really had too many problems with assisted knives opening in my pocket as much. But this one I did. I don't know why it opened it up. I didn't have the lock on. I should have. But maybe because that spring, it's almost more snappy than the Link. Let's see if we compare. Alright, Link. Yeah. I don't know. But I'm liking this one too a lot. So, as you know, as I said before, I'm a worker, so I like using knives. I'm not worried about working. And these $50 knives, I might get another one of these, just one for work or one to keep good and whatnot. So I'm really liking this. So anyhow, so that's my main point with the first part of this is where I'm going to keep my budget at. On reviewing, looking at, and possibly, I am selling a few M-Techs and a few Frost cutlery knives. And the question I'm asking myself is, how far do I want to take this, knife business? Do I want to keep on going and try to get a good business going with selling these budget knives and whatnot? Or do I just, do a lot more reviews, sell a few here and there and whatnot? I'm still debating on that, but here's a question. No matter what I do, whether selling or just reviewing, if whatever I set my price at for reviewing, that's the budget I'll set for if I get into whole selling, whether I get a sell on eBay, Amazon, or have my own website. If I do get this going a lot more, I'll keep my eBay store a little bit for some of the smaller stuff, cheaper stuff, but I might end up getting a website put up for some more of that expensive stuff. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. Cheers. Salute. So, anyhow. So the question is, do I go with the 40, 50, 60, 70, or the $80 range? I think I'm going to put this out on Instagram and get your guys' input, and then we'll go from there. So we'll put that to bed. So a few other things. I got this up on Instagram too. My first Ganzos. I got a Rat 2 type looking one. And I got like a 940 Contigo looking one. Benchmade looking one. So when I first got this, the action was a little stiff. But now, working it in a little bit, it's a lot better. See right there. It's a little stiff. I didn't get it. See right there? There we go. So, gotta get a little worked in. I don't know if I'll try and put a little oil in there or what I'll do. Or just keep on trying to work it in and break it in. So, there's, big question on Ganzos, I know there have been a lot of talk and whatnot. Some people don't like them because they, use the design. They is it stolen? I don't know. Maybe not. I think it would be more stolen if Ontario had an Axis lock and if Ganzo Firebird put Ontario on there. I think more stolen, so I'm more okay with this and this because they kind of do their own little deal on it. I'm okay with this because they got their name on it and whatnot. And then, like what you see on DHgate, where you can find the Benchmade counterfeits and all those counterfeits and whatnot. Though the Benchmade counterfeits, that's a whole separate thing. People, I really wonder if there are people on eBay or Amazon that get the DHgate counterfeits, Benchmade counterfeits, and stuff, and sell them. See, that's a whole different story. I may touch base on that sometime. Benchmade, come out with a budget line again. Come out with a red glass again. I know that's not going to stop, like Ganzo doing their thing. Because, you can get the Ontario Rat for good budget price. I don't have any. Soon to come. I know, budget guy and don't have a rat. Oh well. I will get one. Anyhow. I know it's not going to stop some of these knife companies from, borrowing design, or seeing something and say, hey, let's make something like it. But if Benchmade did come out with a red glass, maybe, if Benchmade came out with a red glass, maybe, myself or somebody else, if they had something like this in 440C, 8CR, D2, if Benchmade came out with something like this, with a cheaper steel, at a better price point. You know, this is like 29, 25 bucks. You know, at a better price. You know, even if you had something like Benchmade had something like this with the Benchmade name on it for 50, 60 bucks, I bet people would be going after the Benchmade more than this, maybe. I don't know. Maybe not. But since Benchmade doesn't have a red class and a budget line, people are going to go to the Ganzos. So that's my whole point. Ganzo, if you Benchmade had a red class, and Ganzos will still probably be doing stuff like this. But you might take some of the Ganzo's business away if you had a red class line. So, you know, that's just my thoughts. You know, I'm a budget guy, so thought about that. So that's that. Ruiki. Pete. JR EDC. Junior EDC. Won this in a giveaway. A good buddy of mine now. I am liking Ruiki. I am going to be looking at getting a few more Ruiki knives. The reason why I'm bringing this out is I like Ruiki. Price point's good. 14C28N. Bit and whatnot. So these are going to be more I'm going to be looking at, talking about, and whatnot. You know, testing them. But the other thing, I liked the edge when I got this. And I know I'm going back on what I said in some of these videos. Again, old stubborn German, and I'm still going to try it. I'm going to work on it still. But my problem was, sorry guys, sorry for the reach. With these pull-through sharpeners, I was bound and determined to prove you guys that you can still get a hair-whittling edge with these type of sharpeners. I'm struggling with that. I was stubborn. I was going to try to prove that. I still might try it. I'm going to keep on trying it. I'm going to prove myself wrong probably and not be able to get it done. These are still good sharpeners. I'll still stick by them. You keep at it long enough, you can get hair shaving and whatnot and with these sharpeners. But I have seen the light, and I gotta admit, I haven't put this on Instagram. I will here maybe soon. But I got the Lansky system. Of course, I wasn't thinking, and I didn't get the stands and whatnot. So I'm going to get the stand. I'm going to get Sapphire Stone, I think is what it is. And I'm going to get the stropping home one. I'm going to get a couple of the strop ones and whatnot and everything. Get the Jeweler's Rouge, get the compound. And I'm going to try to get, and that's going to be the other thing, I'm still going to try to get some of these cheaper knives to whittle hair. Some said that it probably won't be done, can't be done, and it probably won't, but I'm going to try to get some of these cheaper knives. You know, someone told me I probably could do that with 8CR, but, you know, like 440, you're straight 440, not 440C, just like 448. I wonder if you can get 440A to whittle hair. I came right now. I just got these, so I'm not gonna try to. First, I'm gonna try to get some fine edges as what this was, because I can't even do that with the pull-through sharpeners to get it like this. So first I'm going to try to get, good things like this with the landscape, but I want to maybe try to get, 8CR to whittle hair or something. Maybe. So that, stay tuned for that. We'll see. Got to play around with it. And I'm still gonna see if I can get, I don't know what I can do with this. This is all I was used to. And I was stubborn, saying that you could get good edges with it. You can get edges with it. It's just, you can't get the edge like you can with a sharpening system. So, I was just stubborn. I'm seeing the light now. I know I'm changing everything from when I first started. But that happens, So, a lot of things to come. Talked a lot about stuff. I'm still sticking with MTEX. I'm still going to start selling. I'm gonna maybe start looking at getting another bunch in. It's been a while since I've ordered a bunch and got a bunch in and whatnot. I got a few that I'm going to be sending out to some people. Not mentioning names, but phones going off notification and whatnot. But I'm still going to stick with some MTEX. From what I've been seeing, they're coming out with some good stuff and whatnot. I haven't seen a whole lot of 440Cs. And it looked like they were discontinuing a lot of 440C stuff. I might be able to find some more in some spots and pick them up and whatnot. But it looks like they're backing away from the 440C and they're going to 8CR with some of their higher end stuff. I've seen some in S30V and D2, but they're pricey. And I don't know, we'll see what I get there to check out and whatnot. So I got some MTEX I'm going to be sending to a few people. I want to talk to a few people and send a few, maybe get some tested. You all know what I'm probably talking about. I talked to one guy already. I'm going to send him a couple knives to look at, to review, and I think I might want to send a few to a couple other guys to maybe do some cut tests, Rockwell tests maybe. So, gotta get a hold of them. Gotta get a few things figured out. So, I'm going to be bumping up my game on a few things. Like I said, we'll see what Instagram says, what you guys all say with where top budget is. If it's $80, $70, $50, $60. Right now, this is only $80 knife I got, like I said. But I'm getting a few in that $40, $50 range. So the question is, do I stay with the $40, $50 range? The Spyderco. This is the most expensive. The Link was a little cheaper. So, is this the top in the $50, $60 range? Or do we go just a hair further and get into a couple of the higher end Civivis? Maybe even a couple of the cheap S30V knives. Excuse me. I know 511 Tactical. They have an S30V knife. Around $40 maybe. I may look at getting one of those, checking it out. So that might be one. I don't know. A lot of things to come. A lot of things to talk about. I got a lot of things on my mind that I want to talk about. Touch, knives, thoughts on stuff that's been going on in the knife community last year and whatnot. getting more in the Instagram scene, talking to a lot more people, and let's do that. I want to thank some of you guys in this whole knife community. A lot of you have been great. Pete, Junior EDC, great guy. Dave, DJM Blades, another great guy, helped me with my new logo. Great guy. Steve, Chef Cal, Super Still Steve, Chef Cal Larry on Instagram. We've talked a little bit. I haven't talked to you lately. Another great guy. Big Red EDC. I just talked to him recently and whatnot. Great guy from the Midwest. Actually found out where he lived wasn't too far from me. Great guy. Thank you for everyone in the knife community. Instagram. So many names to mention. You know, you guys on Instagram, Ohio Knife Lover, bunch of you guys on Instagram. I'll put it down in the links if I can. I'll put it on Instagram. I've already thanked you on Instagram. This whole knife community has been great. And I was worried about that. You know, me being a budget knife guy. From watching, you know, a bunch of Nick Chabez videos, Blade HQ videos. I know these cheaper knives, a lot of you guys don't like them. Where I am, I was afraid that I was going to get a lot of backlash, that nobody would like me, subscribe, you know, that I would get pushed off to the side, you know, being a budget knife guy. But it's blown up. This is a great community. It's a better community than what I've been in with the farm, with everything going on. Farming hasn't been that great either, market-wise. The community's gotten cold here. And everybody's out there for themselves now, the way it seems. Not everybody, but a lot of people. And the knife community has just been great. Thank you all for who has helped. I hope to get into this a lot more, talk to a lot more of you guys, just put some great content out there, look at some great knives, and thank you so much. There's going to be a lot more stuff coming, sharpening. I'm new to all this sharpening with the Lansky system. I'm going to get into it. So we'll all learn along the way. Disassembly. I'm going to do a lot more disassembly. This video has gone past a half hour already. And I'll post it on Instagram here. Like I said, follow me on Instagram. I get a lot more out there on my Instagram than I do on YouTube. I'm going to try to keep up with my YouTube. But one thing on with disassembly, the bone lock bearing. What did I do? I got a few of them, and I took it apart and whatnot. Took one of them apart because the button was stuck. I couldn't hit the flipper because the button was stuck, and in order for it to flip, I had to push the button in and whatnot. So I don't know what happened there. I took it apart. Try to put it back together and see what I can do. But so I have that, and the bearing system was kind of interesting. I haven't seen bearing system from the videos. They're all metal, but these bearing systems kind of look kind of plastic. Oh, there it went. Oh, Lost the pen too. Stop pen. So, lost it. Anyhow. Hold up. Can't find it. I'll have to look for it later. But, I will put it against my black shirt. Hawkeye shirt. Sorry, JB. Again. In-laws are Hawkeye fans. But yeah, it's in case like Teflon. No, not necessarily nothing wrong with that, but that is interesting. So, anyhow, want to do a lot more review stuff. Like, we're going to do a lot of testing stuff, and get maybe some of these knives I'll send out to maybe Super Steel Steve or Outpost 76. He's messaged me before and whatnot, and I might try to get a hold of him too and do some testing. I might get a hold of Kurt. I talked to Kurt a few times about a few things, mainly this and whatnot. I'm talking about I had to take this apart. I know I was going to do this and do it on YouTube and whatnot, and I still might. When I took it apart and whatnot to fix the Mega Spring and the Axis lock, I didn't do that on YouTube. I didn't take the time to make a video of it, but I did post a few videos of it, pictures of it on Instagram. But I'll tell you what, just so people can see it and whatnot, I may just take this apart and put it back together, make a video of that, just so you guys can see that, because it actually really wasn't that bad and whatnot. This went easier to take apart and put back together than that little Frost cutlery knife, and that could have been mainly because my kids were running around and whatnot, and that it's a cheap knife. So, anyhow, we're getting almost to 40 minutes. I like talking about knives. Sorry, this is getting long-winded. I apologize for my last video. I know that wasn't anything to do with knives or anything. And I'm not telling you guys how to parent or what to do or anything. I'm just putting some stuff out there. Take care of yourselves, because I've seen a lot of health problems lately between my kids and my uncle, and we gotta take care of ourselves. Luckily, nothing's happened with me yet and whatnot, and hopefully I can keep myself healthy so I can take care of my family and whatnot. So, business wise, we'll see where I go with on selling stuff. I'm gonna stick with the Frost cutlery here and there. I'm gonna stick with MTEX here and there, but I am also gonna bump up my game. And probably after this, I got a giveaway going. If you're not following me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram and get in on my giveaway. Also on Instagram, I haven't done much with it. I'm doing more with my personal one, but I do have another one. Actually, the Instagram is the knife market, not the _knife_ market. I only got a couple posts up there, and I was going to use that as my business one. I still will. Haven't done a whole lot with it, with everything going on. So we'll see how things slow down, and if I can pick this business back up as a little side business, side hobby business, and see if I can get some good deals for you guys on these budget knives, because I enjoy it. And Lord knows, with 3 kids and everything else, I always can use some money. So I'm looking at doing that as a business and everything. So we'll see how things go. and we'll just go from there. So this is just an update on what I'm going to be doing, and we'll get some more videos up here within this week, hopefully, and maybe more to come. Not maybe, there will be more to come. Appreciate it. Like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, and thank you to everybody. I didn't come prepared. Next time I will make a list of all the names for everybody that has helped me out on Instagram and everything. The Solar Knife community has been great. I love it, and I ain't ever leaving. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you.